3:30. Good afternoon. Here is the state news on OGBC. My name is Titilope Awobajo. First, the major items. Governor Abiodun has presented 472.25 billion naira 2023 budget to the House of Assembly, just as the Assembly Speaker applauds government's developmental initiatives. Transportation Commissioner is reassuring of efficient transportation system. The governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, this Thursday presented a sum of 472.25 billion naira as the appropriation bill for the year 2023, presenting the budget at the hallowed chamber of the State House of Assembly, Okemoson Abeokuta. Governor Abiodun, who christened it as Budget of Continued Development and Prosperity, said it is targeted at improving on the growth of the state and addressing the infrastructural challenges facing the state. Mr. Governor, however, explained that the budget will place priority on the improvement of energy, transportation, empowerment, and other related matters that would enhance the standard of living in the state. Given the breakdown of the annual budget, Governor Abiodun informed that the capital expenditure stood at 270.41 billion naira, while the recurrent expenditure to 201.84 billion naira. He assured that the state government will strengthen its internally generated revenue (IGR) toward ensuring the full implementation of the budget. In the meantime, the governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has called on members of the State House of Assembly to expedite action in passing the 2023 appropriation bill due to its importance to the ongoing transformation in the state. Governor Abiodun, who made the call while presenting the 2023 appropriation bill, explained that the event was another symbolic representation of their joint mission towards taking the state to a greater height. He noted that the challenges ahead of the executive and the legislature in the coming year dictate that the two arms of government should strengthen their collaborative efforts to continue to deliver dividends of democracy to the people of the state. Mr. Governor, while thanking the lawmakers for their continued cooperation within the ambit of the principle and practice of separation of powers, called for their unflinching support to enable government to deliver its promises in the coming year. Governor Abiodun re-emphasized that the people of the state should expect only implementable and critical projects in the 2023 budget, which according to him would significantly address current infrastructural challenges, improve the business environment, and accelerate economic recovery when completed. Meanwhile, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Olakunle Uluomo, says the giant stride recorded by Governor Dapo Abiodun's administration in the last 3 years have impacted the citizens. According to him, the current administration's efforts in the construction of rural roads, the agro-cargo airports, infrastructure, and in the education sector are commendable and aimed at improving the quality of lives in the state. The Speaker, in a remark at the 2023 budget presentation this Thursday, informed that the House in 3 years considered 83 bills, while 37 bordering on finance, education, judiciary, among others, were passed into law. The Right Honorable Uluomo commended the governor for the release of funds for various constituency projects, saying the state legislature will continue to synergize with the other arms of government for good governance. While commending the media for their support, the Speaker also gave thumbs up to the parliamentary staff, noting that the welfare of staff of the Assembly is paramount and will continue to receive attention. There should be proper implementation and monitoring of the budget of for there to be even development. Dignitaries that graced the presentation of the 2023 budget at the House of Assembly by the Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun brought this up this Thursday in Abeokuta. According to a former military administrator in the state, Brigadier General Raji Rasaki, and the State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB chairman, Dr. Femi Majekudumi, everyone must be on their toes in actualizing the budget, commending the government for involving the people in the preparation and implementation of its budget. An industrialist, Ashwaju Solomon Onofowokon, explained that the budget would no doubt enable the government and the private sector to provide more jobs for the teeming youths. In his words, the head of service, Dr. Nafiu Aiguru, explained that the budget has set the tone for what will happen in 2023 in terms of development, stating that the budget will be a fulfilling one. You're listening to the state news on OGBC 90.5 FM. The government is committed to a robust transportation system which will enhance economic prosperity of the people. The Commissioner for Transportation, Engineer Gbenga Dairo, stated this shortly after the presentation of the 2023 appropriation bill before the House of Assembly by Governor Dapo Abiodun. In an interview, the commissioner said the budget will provide improved transport for the people. He commended the governor for the giant strides recorded in governance, assuring residents of better service delivery in rail, bus services across the state. The importance of estate surveyors and valuers to the socio-economic growth of a society was this Thursday brought to the fore as the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers (NIESV), the state branch, held the maiden edition of Kunle Olubode Lecture Series. The president of NIESV Jumbo Amayevo, represented by the Oyo State Chairman, NIESV, ESV Adebayo Oluseyi, in an address commended ESV Olubode for his virtues of integrity, honesty, devotion, selflessness, and kindness. He described him as a man who places professional and public interest above personal ones, urging the present crop of practitioners to take after him. The NIESV president saw the need for reorientation to restore integrity in the profession. In a welcome address, the chairman of the state branch, ESV, Wani Ujo, said the event was aimed at celebrating the contributions of ESV Kunle Olubode towards the development of the profession and the crop of leaders of estate surveyors and valuers in the state. In the opening speech, the chairman of the occasion, Chief Oluyinka Fukile, described estate surveyor and valuer Kunle Olubode as a humble, industrious, and straightforward person who was not only involved in training young surveyors and valuers, but also creating opportunities for them to grow. In their goodwill messages, the chairman, Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors, Adekoyega Shorunke, chairman, Association of Professional Bodies of Nigeria, Mrs. Gladys Udubemi, and the vice chairman, Nigeria Institute of Town Planner Fela Shobeson, among others, congratulated ESV Ulubode for being honored in his lifetime. In the meantime, the current practitioners in estate survey and value have been told to breach the integrity gap in the practitioners for the progress of the profession. The guest speaker at the maiden edition of Kunle Olubode Lecture Series, Dr. Gbenga Adeoye, said this in a lecture entitled Integrity in Property Transactions, the Missing Link between the Old and New Professionals. Dr. Adeoye urged the new crop of professionals to follow the exemplary lifestyle of the old ones by ensuring that integrity remains a key factor in the profession. He also advised the older professionals to tutor the new ones on the practice of putting professional interest above personal interest, adding that to bridge the integrity gap between the old and the new professionals, every member must collaborate and form a chain movement. Activities marking the 17th coronation anniversary of the Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland, Oba Adedotun Aremugbadebo, began this Thursday with community health outreach to Iwokunla village via Obadaoko. A statement jointly signed by the Seriki of Egba, Chief Oluwatosin Fadare, who also doubles as the chairman, coronation committee, and the secretary, Mr. Femi Ogumokun, informed that the third edition of the annual Alaki Adedotun Gbadebo Health Initiative Roundtable Dialogue also took place at the Centenary Hall, Ake, Abeokuta, this morning as well as chieftaincy installation. According to the statement, the activities will be rounded off on Saturday with Catholic Thanksgiving Mass at Ake Palace Chapel at 8:30 a.m. to be followed with special Muslim prayer at the Palace Auditorium and Thanksgiving at Ake Palace Chapel from noon. Squash tournament will hold in the evening powered by Royalty Club of Igbaland at 6 p.m. A well-lubricated economy is an asset to the people, contribute to a strong economy for the state. To end the state news, another look at the major items. The governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, this Thursday presented the sum of 472.25 billion naira to the House of Assembly as the 2023 appropriation bill. The Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Olakunle Uromo, in a remark during the budget presentation, commended the Prince Abiodun-led administration for its developmental initiatives. He also heard that the Commissioner for Transportation, Engineer Gbenga Dairo, has reiterated government's commitment to a robust transportation system. The state news was edited by Chris Obu and broadcast from OGBC, Abeokuta.